We have a TVT for you. We have Biggus of Clandroid Gaming. Up in the top left of Shakur's Plateau, in the purple, and in the bottom right, in the orange, the dirty, mangy orange colour, as it looks on the Terran. Yeah, that is disgusting. We have TGX Triux of ExE Clan.
Yep, I refuse to play in any colour other than fabulous pink. If I'm not pink, then I rage quit. My ladder rank isn't doing too well at the moment, but maybe
given that red and blue are the standard two colours for the ladder matches, you must be back in the practice league right now.
It's terrible. I'm not sure. They should really patch it. It's red and blue are in bar. I made a post on Blizzard forums, but no one took me seriously.
Yeah, go post it on a forum.
Oh, I should put up the name thing before people shout at me. Okay. I've seen a lot of TVTs, and they seem to always fall down to Marine Tank, Viking Scout Wars, and it's kind of a shame, because at least in the other ones you can get some kind of difference, but who knows?
Nah, stop you right there. I'm a Terran, and Marine Tank Viking, very immobile, highly immobile. I go for the Marine Marauder Bio Ball, and I just control the map. I play like a Zerg player, I take loads of expos, and I just keep pushing in there, and because I have so many expansions up, I can just keep throwing Marines at him until I break through, and it works. It works. You just got to play in a different mindset than you're used to as a Terran player.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I think Banshees should be used more because they have absolutely insane DPS. I mean, if your enemy's down to 2 base, he won't have enough scans to consistently deal with them if they've got cloak, and no one gets ravens.
Yeah, no. Even as a late game option, you can just pump out 2 Banshees and just keep them perked right at the back there, right in the corner, and then when he pushes out and you're having a battle, you just move them into his mineral line and just pick off tech structures, pick off SCVs. And as for Ravens, man, oh, they are so underused. I mean, a Mass Marine and Raven build is good against all races, especially with that point defense drone and Marines being with their high DPS, like ridiculously high DPS, and then you add the stim in there as well.
Yeah, it's really true. Ravens aren't really used a lot. The only time I've really seen them used against me once was this person it was crazy build. It was quick planetary fortress that is natural into mass Raven. I was like, okay. Didn't really work, but it was interesting. But Ravens, they seem pretty good. Point defense drones have beastly amount of health, which is quite annoying if you're trying to kill them.
Yeah, if you get all the durable material upgrades and the +2 building armor and the high-sec auto tracking, auto turrets destroy. I mean, I played a Mass Marine, Mass Raven guy in my placement game, and he was low diamond, and he wiped the floor with me because I had a huge army, and those auto turrets just eat through bioballs. I mean, they're effectively armored. If you combine a Marine and Marauder, you get an auto turret, and if you get that +2 armor upgrade, that's 3 armor and then the DPS of a Marine. It's ridiculous. And then he had like 8 Ravens, so he threw down 10 auto turrets and just ate through my army.
Yeah, and they cost like nothing. They're reusable. They just use energy, no resources.
Yeah, and very low energy at that. The only thing that's the problem with Ravens is the Hunter-Seeker missile is not as good as it used to be. But back to the game.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
We are seeing similar playstyles. We're getting 2 racks from Triux. No add-ons. Factory down now, 2 refineries. And up in the top left, we are seeing a starport.
Triux drops a scan, does not see the starport. I think that's quite important.
Yeah, no, that was well placed. He's pumping out medevac though. I thought maybe he'd switch with that tech lab, but that tech lab now being used to make stim. So we've got 2 barracks and a factory and a starport coming out, as opposed to there's 2 barracks. And he's getting a tech lab on that factory, so going to be seeing some tanks from him very quickly, as opposed to Biggus, he's only just thrown down his tech lab on his factory now. Opted for that earlier stim instead.
Yeah, that's right, and it looks like he's going to take to the air earlier, but yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go for Banshees, because getting earlier medevacs, I'm not sure how key that is to TVT. I mean, I don't ever play it. I mean, you tell me, but I wouldn't think it was that important.
Earlier medevacs is useless, because nothing's attacking him. It's only good if you're going for a stim push really, but then it would delay your stim push or would come after your stim push. Early medevacs are pointless. I thought he was going to do a switch with that barracks and put it on the tech lab and get some banshees out.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going for a later stim push, but the problem is by then he'll have that tank out. Oh, he's going for a marine push now, Triux. I thought he'd get that tank out and get that siege early. But no, it looks like he's going for it. And in fact, us mocking this early medevac is going to prove very useful against this incoming force of Marines through the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's a very strange timing. No stim, +1 weapons is only halfway done. It seems kind of random. Maybe he's just going to check for an expansion. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, well, Biggus has got the stim coming out now. He's in fact ahead on siege tech and got a siege tank coming out. Loading men into the medevacs though. Oh, if he pushes out now, this is awful.
If he focuses down the medevacs. Oh no, he didn't. If he didn't, that would have been game changing, I reckon.
Oh, that could have. Yeah, that could have been a game there. But luckily for Biggus, he didn't, and these guys just clean it up. Still got men in those medevacs. Takes out the first tank, but I mean, Biggus behind here on tech and the unit count.
Yeah, very right. He did take out a siege tank, which is nice of Triux, but not really the damage he needed to do. If he had focused on those 2 medevacs, that would have been absolutely insane, but sadly not.
Yeah, that would have been very unfortunate for Biggus. But it looks like he's coming in with the drop, and Triux reading that really well, seeing those medevacs earlier and throwing down a turret. Turrets all around his main. He's got 1 behind the mineral line, 1 on the side to prevent this guy coming in with the drop. But the problem is he can just move to a different place and drop it. It's not like Banshees. He can just move to the side, drop the Marines and the Marauders, kill the turret, and then just move in.
Yeah, and another thing, neither player has opted to expand yet, so both of them playing super safe, trying to stay just on one base, scared of some kind of attack and setting themselves behind.
Yeah, neither player really taking control of the game. No player. All of the units are either in the base apart from the drop. All of them are in the base. Like, not even in the expansion area. They're turtling hard. That drop coming in, the SCV and the turret will see it. Dropping those Marines and Marauders back there. Oh, he's not responded yet. The Marines are coming in now. Hasn't unseized that tank to move it back. Stim trying to get the mineral line, but he doesn't quite get there.
Oh, it does look like he's going to clean it up though. The +1 weapon's doing huge amounts of damage.
And those early medevacs again. See, coming back to bite us, the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
That tank sieging, that was a bad move. They just take that out easily. Terrible economic damage here. Now he should feel free to expand. He has to expand on the back of this. I mean, look, he's got 1,400 minerals. This is not a pro game, but he should have expanded by now.
Yeah, you're very right. The medevacs actually, yeah, exactly as you say, proving us wrong, healing the Marines faster than they can be killed. Literally, they can't lose any health. And it looks like Triux is going to throw up the GG right now.
Yeah, bit of he's getting himself down a bit, saying crap play from him. SCV's not even attacking now. No, now they are. But it looks like it's going to be GG from him. Although he hasn't thrown it down yet. I don't know if he sees some kind of epic comeback going, but it does look game over from me. But still, Biggus, I think he's just going for it now, and he's not even bothering to expand. There we go. There's the GG, and that is game.
Sad conclusion for Triux.